This is Cardinal Truth, Chapter 9. I want to talk about community today. And we use this term in church, and it gets tossed around, and sometimes it gets parsed with this idea of family. And these words we have a meaning for them, but everybody's got a slightly different meaning. And so there's this weird undercurrent of things that are going just below the surface. And I want to kind of tear those apart today. And I want to talk about community. You know, people will come to church for 1,000 different reasons, whether it's some life crisis or it's something in their own spirituality. But realistically, they only stay for one. It's if they find a friend. Because in today's day and age, you can download the greatest content from anywhere on the planet. You can live in South Africa and listen to Stephen Furtick in North Carolina every weekend. You can be in Minnesota and Joel Osteen can be your digital download content from Houston. No problem. In fact, we have 1,500 downloads a month that are unique from all over the world at our little church in Oak Park, Illinois. So people don't come just for the content. They come for this idea of, how do I connect with a community of like-minded thinkers? And that community term, they get all plugged in. They start to find these things. This is an assimilation process. And then becomes this interesting thing. We start to refer to these people as family. And family is such a loaded word for so many people. Some of you come from great family backgrounds. Some of you come from really challenging ones. I have a family tradition where we always go home for the holidays and we have a big meal together. Some of you don't have that. And as we were sitting around the staff table debating this, one of my guys said, hey, you know what? There is this difference. Like when I go home to the Thanksgiving table, we are just family. Like we're just gathered around this place just to eat and enjoy each other's company. And yet when I go and I come around the staff table here at church, that's family too, but we actually have a mission and a vision to accomplish. My home family doesn't have that. My church family does. We are held to a higher standard. We're held accountable to actually push the vision forward that we believe Holy Spirit has breathed on this church. I have 5 kids. We have to make a priority of our children. They're only young ones. My oldest daughter will soon be in college. My youngest daughter's in grammar school. You see, there's this limited time that I get to invest in them. And so we do this thing, we say family first, and then we start talking about our staff table or our home table or even our personal table, and we decide that there's this problem in our life, right? All of these come with the word family, and that nuance is really thick and hard to understand. Family first, but which one? And I think that's a judgment call in each unique situation. There are some nights I am going to go and watch one of my daughters play soccer or a volleyball game. I'm going to help coach my son's basketball team. And there are some nights that I have to leave them home, and I have to get a babysitter, or they have to take care of themselves because I need to do something that I'm called to do at church. Is church a business? Is church a family? Yes, both. Yeah, no, it's both. It's absolutely. It's complicated. It's messy. It can be lonely at times. You're surrounded by family, and yet you're lonely in the leadership positions. Here's my point. Family first is a great motto, but you have to understand which family comes first in each scenario. You do need to have hard, strict boundary lines around what you do as a family, what you do as your mom, dad, kids, aunts, uncles. Like, what does that family time look like? But you also need to have really good, firm boundaries on what it means to be a church family and what it means to actually sow into a vision and a mission of an organization that changes society. Family first, but which one? Maybe that's something else.
Thanks for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed, please rate us and subscribe. All of the music was created and produced by Hello Wonder Music. You can find them at hellowondermusic.com. For more information about JD and the church he and Carrie co-lead, including our weekly podcast and upcoming events, please visit greaterchicagochurch.com.